Good evening, everybody. Nice to be back with you all. It's my pleasure to stand in. I don't know who was unable to do their stint on here, but I got the call and I said to Veronica, yes, I would come along and bring my tea leaves. So I have a selection of tea and coffee grinds for you to for me to read for you. But I also think that they're good for those of you that are developing your mediumship and want to know about symbols within the mediumship, whether it be psychic or whether spirit can use symbols with you. I think that the tea leaves are a good way of building up your repertoire of your symbols and knowing what they mean if they come to you within your mediumship. And I do really think that on a psychic level, it does help to bring out your ability to translate what you're showing, your ability to convert these pictures into meanings, things like that. And I have for years to develop this ability. I'm self-taught. I'm afraid to tell you I'm a self-taught tea leaf reader because I used to drink, at one point I used to drink a lot of Chinese tea. And that now I don't so much drink the Chinese tea, but I keep it and I have my Chinese bowls that I can use. That's various different bowls. And I also learnt that I could use coffee grinds as well, which, natural coffee. And that I found that if I was looking into my leaves, somebody would come into my mind, and I knew then that maybe I was intuitively getting something for them on a psychic link, because they're very good at developing your psychic ability. So, yeah. Oh, okay. I do apologise if my microphone's hitting onto my buttons, I believe. So if I just tie that one around there, if I can tie it, it might stop it from rattling. Yeah. So developing your psychic ability. This is great. So who have we got here with us, Richard? Does anybody want to say hello to me, or can I say hello to anybody? Go on then. Well, I'm getting no names up. I'm getting no hellos, no comments or anything. Viewers' comments will be placed here. So I hope somebody's listening. I hope somebody's listening. Hi, everybody, says Heather Green. Everyone, I should say. Lovely to have you, Angela. Oh, cute picture. Hi, Emma. Lovely to have you on board. I hope you're listening about these symbols. You look like somebody's. Hey, Richard. Hey, Jacey. Everybody from Ambra. Thanks, Amber, for joining us. This is lovely. Oh, Joanne. Joanne, hi to you as well. Joanne Lewis. Lauren. Cute picture. Natalie. Lovely picture. Cheryl, thanks for coming. Good evening, Jacey said. Lindsay Norris, how are you? How are you, Lindsay? I'm good. I'm good now. We've got this sorted out. Lovely to see you. Wow, I haven't seen things in coffee grounds. I didn't realise coffee was the thing. Yeah, it makes it very murky. It's quite a dense unit to be working with. Alison, good evening. Oh, Alison Gibbs. Alison Gibbs, good evening. Casey Tanner, good evening. Casey, I get called that sometimes. Cheryl, hello. Lovely picture, Cheryl. Alison, what are you doing? Alison, good evening. A statues. Oh, lovely. You look as if you're having fun there. Hi, Terry. You okay? Nadine, that's lovely of you to be with us. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Heidi. Evening. Hazel. Good evening to you. It's lovely having Jade. Thanks for coming, Jade. I don't know how many of you are here, but it's lovely that you've all turned up. Hi, Tracy and Shah. Oh, cute picture. Maxine, hello. Wow. Risha, lovely. You look fabulous. Vicky. Oh. Sideways picture. Hi, old Gail. Hi, Gail. So, Thelma Worrell. Good evening, lovely. It's all right. I'm fidgeting here. I'm sort of starting my cups off. Daniel, good to have you. So far, you're the only male amongst all the females. Becca, Shardlow, good to have you on board, darling. Tammy, good evening. Good evening, Olivia. Lovely butterfly. Dominique, thank you for coming. Lovely, lovely. So, oh, Kerry, nice lips. Hi, evening, Kerry. Right. Okay, then. What's that? Oh, excuse me. I'm as blind as a bat, everybody. I've just found out I've got to have my other eye operated on for a cataract, so I can't see out the one properly. So if I'm peering, do forgive me. I'm not being offensive. It's just I can't see. So, good evening, Chloe. Thelma. First time for Liverpool. From Liverpool. Well, Thelma, they're not all like me. I've got to say that. Hi, Faye from Kent. Lovely to have you here. Natalia. Hi, first time here. There's so many first timers. Hi, Linda. Alison. Hi. Alison Turnbull. Sorry, Alison Turnbull. There's more than one Alison. Leanne Hughes. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, sweetheart. Hello. You could put your tongue away, girl. Tina Brown. Good evening, darling. Barbara Linnae. Linnae. Hello. Okay, yeah, yeah. We might, if some of you don't, if some of you are a bit late, we might be able to put some more up. Well, those of you that joined me right from, oh, Brenda, hello, I'm new. Lovely to have you. It's great that you're showing an interest in intuitive development and stuff like that, intuitive things. Paul, hi, hi to all. First time on your show. Oh, it's only my second time. So we're newbies together, darling. All of those of you that have come for the first time, very brave of you. Antoine, hi, hello. Okay, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Well, as I said to start with, those of you that I'm doing a few tea leaf readings and a few coffee grinds. And I don't know actually if you can see that. That's the coffee grind. Let me get rid of the excess. I thought it had all gone. Actually, the coffee grinds actually make more of a mess. So it's very brave if you take it on. So do we have anybody? Can we have, Richard, I'm going to ask you, could they put, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, we'll use the first 5 up. Can we pick a number? Can people start picking a number for me? And I will read that. Is that okay with you, Richard? 1 to 5. Okay, okay. So if you can go letters, numbers, I should. Oh, lost the plot already. Look, numbers 1 to 5. That would be fabulous, ladies and gents. Give me your numbers, please. So, and I will write one down that I might feel drawn to as well. So let's go for it. Are they? That's good. That's good. I like to hear everybody's paying attention. Of course, you know, you don't have to give me a number if you don't want to read it. That'll be the day. Numbers 1 to 5, please. 1 to 5. Please pick. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So if we got, you've got numbers coming in. Okay, but can I have number 2, please? What names have we got for number 2? Okay. Is that okay with you? Yeah. Kerry. Okay, we'll have Tina. We'll have Tina, please. I've still got Antoine here. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. That's it, Scott. That's okay. 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 Hi, Tina. Good. Oh, you're the one that's. Is that a shower curtain? That almost looks like a. Tina, this is your cup. I don't know if you can see the inside of it. I'll try and put it up there just a little bit closer. And as I'm looking into this cup, there is. It looks as if somebody's having a bit of a party at the bottom, but to me, this looks as if there's people jumping about, and also that somebody is not doing. It's been a bit untoward towards you. Do you understand this? Does this make sense to you, Tina? Because as I'm looking at this, there does appear to be a bit of, it's almost as if somebody might be trying to not tell you the truth about something, or you're not getting the whole story. That there seems to be a little bit of witchcraft going. That sounds terrible, witchcraft doesn't it? But there might well be a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say jiggery pokery, and that's not my type of word, but it's as if somebody's trying to just pull the wool over somebody, that if it's not you, it's somebody that you're close to, that you're giving advice. Do we have? Oh, this makes sense to you, Tina. Thank you very much for getting back to me. And as I'm looking at this, it says to me also that 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 you seem to be a little bit ready to move on from this situation. Does this make sense to you, Tina, please? That you seem. Okay. I'll slow it down a bit then. That things seem to be a little bit. It's who. No, is it you, Tina? Thank you. Because I know that you've got to be 100% sure in who you trust and not to give your secrets away. Okay, and I know that things will get sorted out for you. I see the number 2, so I feel that this is 2 months for you, but I also see the 21 as well, and I think that this has been going on in your past, that it's been hanging around with you for a little while now, and I hope this makes sense to you. But what I do see is there is oh, I can see the word top, so I know you will come out of this fairly well. That you've got to be able to put your brain into action and use strategy so that you can climb up out of your problem. I hope this makes sense to you, Tina. I hope this just basically, you need to sit and think and understand who your true friends are so that you can progress forward with this. And I do think that a lot of this you will be leaving behind. But as I come up the top of the cup, I can actually see the word top, and you're on top of somebody else. You'll come above somebody else. And I hope this is making sense to you. Okay. So we will leave you with that one, right? Thank you. I hope it does make sense. If you could just put a yes, that would be lovely. Okay. So do we have a number? Who is number? I tell you what, who is number 20? Richard, please. Oh, yeah. I am ever so sorry about this, but the signal is lagging and I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm basically in the middle of a field in Devon. Okay, I was going to say sunny Devon, but it's rained today. I am in the middle of a field in Devon. Right, I was in the middle of a field in Ireland last time, but now I'm in the middle of a field in Devon, and there's a bit of a time lapse. And Richard tells me it's 10 to 20 seconds. So bear with us, or bear with me at least. And I have slowed down. And Tina, thank you for that. You will get the upper hand, most definitely. That word was on top. And with you, what you've just put there for me to read has been, it did, I can now think, yes, it did look like a man's head that you were on top of. So think very, very carefully and you will come out well. Take some good advice if you can get your hands on it. Okay. So thank you very much, Tina. So here I've got Leslie. I'm going to go for, I'm going to use the coffee grinds with you, Leslie. Right, let me just get rid of that. Sometimes I think I've drained them and then that there's, right, yeah. Ooh. Here's your cup, Leslie. Here's your cup. And right in the bottom is you. I don't know if you can see that. It's right in the bottom there. That looks, I'm using that as you, right? And it's as if to me that you are in charge, right? And that you are having to pull everybody along with you, okay? And that you are, sometimes you feel as if life is a struggle. I hope this makes sense to you, Leslie. While I'm waiting for Leslie to reply, I would like to say that to me, a lot of people that do tea leaf reading and coffee grind readings, certain things mean, certain symbols mean certain things. Whereas me, I look at it as a picture and I use my own interpretation. And this is very, very much what you should do within your own mediumship. If it feels right for you to go, a flower is a memory as opposed to, I don't know, the yellow rose is a memory to you as opposed to love, go with that memory. Go with how it feels. It's got to come. You're reaching out from your soul to another soul there. You're in intuition is reaching out to somebody and you're tapping into their energy. And it's lovely that if you can use what you know to interpret the symbols. So don't just get a book, but go with it from your heart. Right? Leslie, definitely. Thank you. Thank you for getting back to me here. Because what I'm actually seeing, if I turn the cup the other way, you look as if you've been struggling for somebody else as well, right? And it's almost as if you are looking for a sense of direction here. And I have to say, looking at this, that for the next month or two, which could fit in with the COVID things, you never know this day and age, but for the next month or two, you're not able to progress forward with your life or with your plans. But all of a sudden comes a pathway in front of you, and you do manage to drag a lot of this with you, a lot of these people. Some of them you will leave behind, but you're to have no regrets about that. But at some you will take with you. What I have to say is, looking at it as well from a different angle again, but don't be afraid to turn the cup around so that you can see how things look. This isn't the first time that you've tried to push forward. It could be that you're escaping from something, to use a different way of putting it, trying to get out of the situation. But I do feel that the next time you go for it, things will be, there's an easier route for you. Okay, so if you could just let me know that you understand that. I'll keep that cut by for a minute or two. If you can just let me know that you understand that, Leslie, it would be very, very good. I'm trying not to rattle the microphone here. But as well as this, that you are responsible for others as well, I feel, and that sometimes this does drag you down. And I want to say, just chin up. It's not always going to be like that. You will find yourself being able to move yourself away from the situation or get out of it. Leslie, thank you. I hope so is what you've put. So oh, you do understand. Thank you very much, Leslie. That's fabulous. Thanks for letting me know that. And good luck to you, because you'll get out of that hole. You will definitely get out of that hole. Okay. So thank you ever so much for being patient with the time lapse as well. Thank you everybody for being patient. So we've got so we've done one. If I can do another one. Yeah. Can I have number? I've got up to number 50. Did you say, Richard? I don't know. Can you give me number 38, please? I'm just using the numbers now, not what numbers you've chosen. I feel drawn to number 38. Hi, Rachel, Rian. Let me just sort your cup out. Good to have you on board, darling. You look lovely. I'll take it that's you. That's a nice picture of you. Right, here's yours. Here's yours. Right, and there's a big block there. And also, I would be interested to know whether you've been a little bit tearful lately, or just a little bit low with your emotions, because I do feel that as I'm looking in there, if it's not you, there might be somebody else around you that's a little bit low with their emotions, because I do feel I do feel hi Rachel, sorry, I've got buttons on. Stupid me. I've got buttons on and they're affecting Richard. Right. So I do feel, Rachel, if you can understand understand where there's been a little bit of low emotions or tears, that sort of thing, because I think possibly it's where that you've got to deal, not necessarily your tears completely, or all your tears, but what I'm looking at here, and I don't know that you would see it. I like these cups because they sit there to me. Now, as I look at that, now that just looks like a load of tea leaves, right? And that, to me, if you're looking for symbols, that could be a carriage of sort with, and some horses pulling it forward. You have to, when you, there you go, Richard's just said it looks like a dragon to him, but this is how your mind works and how you oh, Rachel's being a bit emotional, but to me it looks like a form of transport. Rachel, it's, oh darling, I'm so sorry to hear this, but what I'm being shown is that you will eventually find a way out. That's, like I said, it's a horse and carriage and what have you. We can use Richard's suggestion of a dragon, that you've got to breathe fire a bit to sort things out. But I do feel that if you're going, as you go forward, you find the means and the way to move on from what's on your shoulders at the moment. It also appears to me that where this block is here has been holding you up for some time, and that you will also, it will get less. That problem is going to be moving away. I feel this is person related as well, that it's going to be moving away from you and your situation, right? So I hope this is starting to make sense for you, Rachel, that there will be your way forward. What I also want to say is, as I'm just linking in here, is there somebody that's not very well around you? Because I do feel that they're getting, I've got to just say there's a bit of healing coming in your direction from spirit as well. I know I'm working on a psychic intuition link here, but as I'm talking to you, I am aware that there is healing coming to you and your situation from spirit, and I want to give you that love and that knowledge because it'll strengthen you dealing with your problems. I hope this makes sense to you, Rachel, and good luck. The pathways, well, the means to move forward is coming your way, and I don't think you've got to a great length of time to wait. Okay, so good luck to you. I hope this makes sense, Rachel. So, oh, and I'll try. Oh, oh, darling, I wish I could, like, know that you've got healing coming from spirit, and you will find that your pathway starts, and you'll get help. There's help coming because that carriage is being pulled by strength, the strength of a horse, and you're sitting in it. And to me, that means that you will be getting your health, the health that you need, and the pathway to a certain extent is already laid for you. So don't give up hope, darling. Don't give up hope. Right? I'm just doing another teacup here so that we don't run out too much. And you have to bear with me, folks. I got the call yesterday and I thought, well, have I got enough cups to work with doing this? And I thought, yeah, I can utilise my bowls instead. The actual cups I use, I think, are still in Ireland. So I'm just mixing and matching here. And I'll be back with you. Hi, Han. Hi, y'all. Where are you from, Han? That'd be interesting to know. It'd be interesting to know where people are from as well, wouldn't it, Richard? How far Hiya, Julie Warren Robinson Tarrants. That's a good name. Hi, Sam Morgan. Oh, cute picture. Oh, even cuter. Hello, Fiona Fry. Hi, Donna Marie. Hi, Lacey. That's my name get changed to Lacey as well. Janine, good evening. Nia, you're new too. Lovely to have you on board, Nia. Jade, first time. Oh, good to have you on board as well. Sandra, hi, good to see you. Nice pic. Yep. Okay. Right, where am I? Let's have number. Ooh, what number do I want? I'd like to say 27, please, Richard. This is easier for us, isn't it? Me just picking a number. Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. Thanks for being with us. And this is your cup, darling. This is your cup. I put this out for those of you that can read tea leaves. If you want to, you can have a go at it as well if you can manage to take your pictures. But here again, I want to say that there's been a little bit of upset or sadness around you too, Yvonne. Does that make sense? Are you with us, darling? And that if it's not you, it will be somebody very close to you. But I also feel that somebody has been speaking a little bit out of turn, that they have upset you, or somebody that you're close to. I hope this makes sense to you, and that harsh words might need to be given back. There's been how do I put this? I want to say an emptiness or somebody missing from your life. Does this make sense to you? Have you caught up with this yet, Yvonne? For those of you that are late arriving, I'm sorry, but there is a bit of a time lapse here because I'm stuck in the middle of North Devon. It's not even South Devon, so you imagine what the signals are like. And there's a bit of a time lapse, so please bear with us. I'm more than likely to disappear and I'm worrying about that. But as I'm talking here, I'm still looking into, yes, Yvonne, thank you, into this, that somebody's got a bit of a sting in the tail for you or around you. And I do think that this needs stopping straight away, if possible, if you're able to, if you're brave enough to put a stop to it. But what I do feel as well is that this emptiness that has been with you, you'll find that it's not going to be, thank you, Yvonne, that it's not going to be quite so daunting for you. You know, sometimes being on your own can be daunting, or having somebody move away from you can be frightening. You know, oh God, have I upset them, or have I lost them, or what have you? But I think that this is going to be a little bit less daunting for you as we go into the summer. And as we go into, it seemed to be that July might well be changing things for you. I'm looking as well that there's been, I want to say the word tragedy around you as well. I hope it's that you've had to go through bad things to understand the good things that you're getting coming into your life now as well, and that you believe in the power of prayer as well. So carry on praying, because I know that things will get that little bit better for you, and that where is it? Yeah, where there's a journey to come for you as well, that I feel that you will be meeting up, or if it's not you going, it's people coming to visit you that you haven't seen. It's almost like a reunion or what have you. But then this could be again down to the COVID situation. I know families haven't seen each other for a while, but I do think that there is happiness for you as well. And to me, it looks as if there's a couple of reunions or get-togethers with people that you know quite well. So chin up if you're a bit tearful, if it's you that's a bit tearful. You haven't lost people completely. Keep your chin up and know that come July things should get better for you. I hope I've got that month right for you, because it's not that far away, is it? That July seems to be a good time for you. There's also somebody might come to you with their problems. Actually, I should think quite a few people come to you with their problems, and that always talk from your heart, because you'll always give sound advice like that. So, Yvonne, I hope that makes sense to you, sweetheart. I hope that your tears are going by July, gone by July. It's a long way away, but I hope that you are feeling a little bit better. And also, I just want to say that there's a man that will be coming in your direction, looking for your help. Give it freely, because I think it will be worth it. Okay. Thank you for getting back to me, Yvonne. I'm glad it makes sense to you, sweetheart, and good luck to you. Okay. And let us know what happens in July. Thank you. Just get rid of that one. So, we need another one, Richard, don't we? Shall we have... Oh, well, want some more hellos? Come on then. Abla! Sorry you're late. You're here though, Abla. That's the main thing. Abla and I go back a long, long way. Pamela, good evening to you as well, from Richard and myself. George, hi. Short and sweet. Yep, that's it. We're done. Thank you. So, can I have number 10, please, Richard? Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We'll just go with Stace. Don't worry. I'm just doing numbers now because my cups have been used more than once. My cups have been used more than once. So, yeah. Right. Okay. Hi, Stace. Good to have you here. Did she ever miss a night, Richard? Oh, bless her. Good evening, Richard. Don't need to see. Right, Stace, if you're watching, let me just get rid of that. If you're watching, this is your cup, if you can see it. I know some people can take snapshots, can't they, or have a look on the replay on YouTube. But here, as I'm, very interesting, you know, Stace. That here, there seems to be somebody pulling at you. I've got to say that to you. Somebody is pulling at you and trying to almost like make you change how you work or what you do, or change things to suit them rather than you. Okay. And I want to say to you. Stand your ground, girls. Stand your ground. There's battle. There's armor there. So I know that you've asked for protection. Now I know Stace does readings and card readings, I believe, if I remember rightly. And I know that there is protection in place for Stace because she understands how to put that protection there. And I know that you are in a good place to overcome it. I was going to say do battle, but it doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to say overcome it. That protection is in place. And that I do feel as well that whoever's causing you problems, oh, thank you, Stace, you understand it. Whoever's causing you problems is a little bit like a seesaw. 1 minute they're doing it, and the next minute you get a break from it, and then they're back. Yes, no, it's that feeling. Well, darling, what I'm going to say to you is that you have the wherewithal to do it. There's, you will be able to leap, jump out of the way. I want to say that you will be able to, you know, dive. What's the word I'm looking for? Wriggle your way around whatever they're putting in front of you, and that you can cope. I also feel that you should be, again, feeling your own inner strength to build up your confidence and your courage to step forward again with your life. And I know that sometimes people can intimidate or push you down. People can intimidate and push you down, but stand up straight, stand up tall, and go forward because you have the ability there. There's been lots of games around you for some reason, you know, where people have been trying to get one over you, get the better of you, that sort of thing. You've not always understood where you are with people. And the best thing I can say to you is put that space there. There's a big space in this cup. Stand in that space so that you can dodge the bullets. That's right, yeah. So that you can see the clear view in front of you and know where you stand with people. I do really feel that that protection that you've put around yourself is going to do you the world of good, sweetheart, and allow yourself to ask for the help, ask the universe, ask spirit, ask whoever you want for the help to get you through the next couple of months. This seems to be coming and going to and fro. So whether it's somebody that goes away from you and then comes back, you know, I'm not sure, but just keep away, put the space between them. Yeah. But have the faith in your own ability as well, is what I want to say. Have that faith because there's something good there for you to use. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Stace. That was a nice one. Oh, thank you. Totally resonates. Thank you very much. Shall we have a coffee one now? They are so messy, these coffee grinds. So hang on for me. This is a fresh one I've done while we've been talking. So, Richard, can I have number 11? Thank you. Oh, I know it's folks, I know I asked you for numbers to start with, but I'm getting through the cups too fast, so I am just picking your number on Richard's list. Is that okay? Oh, no, just go for the number on the list. Okay. If I feel drawn to it, if I feel, yeah, it's going to be easier. I have to keep rebooting the cups, so to speak. So, right. Pamela, you've got coffee grinds, right? And this is, excuse me, let me just get a cloth. This is the inside of your cup, and it's all happening by the looks of it for you. That things are starting to move around you by the looks of it here. That and within the family. I don't know if you understand if I say to you that you have to almost make decisions for everybody. Does this make sense to you? That a lot of it seems to, oh, what do you think I ought to do, Pam? What do you think I ought to do? And as I'm talking here, I do feel that I want to say to you that sometimes people forget to say, well, what about you, Pamela? How can we help you? So I hope this makes sense to you, because I know that as I'm talking, this cup is full of emotion. And I know that if it's not your emotions you're having to deal with, it's somebody else's emotions there. And that to a certain extent, you've had to stop your, oh, thank you, Pamela. Yes, it certainly does. That you've had to stop these emotions from taking over to a certain extent. That you are putting a brave face on things for somebody else as well. So if it's not that, there seems to be more than you involved with these emotions, my darling. And I do want to say to you that you will find your pathway out. That I would say possibly there's more than, I think that there's two people I'm involved talking about here. So if that comes up, Richard, if she's answered, please let me know, because I do feel that there are going to be two pathways out of this as well. One for you or somebody very, very close to you, and another person. I don't know where it does fit in, but also it's as if, oh, no one does ever ask. I can understand that from this guy, but it's almost as if you can see your sense of direction and you aim for it, and then somebody else comes across your pathway and blocks you from moving forward. Well, I've got this very, very, very strong feeling that there's okay. I've got a very, I've said, if you, for those of you that didn't hear, there's a, it's almost as if you see your pathway. Oh, yes, you can take that pathway, gets blocked, but you will find your way out of it. What I do feel as well is that you will have to drag somebody with you. Unfortunately, some are leaders, and you're one of them, and others are followers. You're the leader in your tribe, so to speak, and others will follow you. But what I do want to say is I keep getting sugar at the bottom of the cup as well, which is nice. It's just something, every time I look down there, I can see a spoonful of sugar. So I know where things have been bitter or sour or hard for you, something nice and sweet is coming along. Okay. And that you will be able to smile and not worry quite as much for yourself. You'll always have to worry about others, though, because you seem to be the head of the family or the people, the go-to person. Okay, but have strength because it is there for you. I'd also be curious to know whether your father is in spirit as well, because I do feel that there's love coming from spirit, and it is a gentleman. And I was wondering whether it was a father, but I'm trying not to work. I'm working on a psychic link here, and that where you can't see the wood for the trees, all of a sudden that pathway is there for you. Okay, things start to get a little bit simpler for you. Okay, so good luck with that one, Pamela. I hope it makes sense to you, and know that that pathway is definitely coming up in front of you. Okay, thank you. I've just stopped saying okay, won't I? Sounded like an idiot. So drain that. So can I have a drink? Okay. Oh, yeah. No, I can see me. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. So it's 12 o'clock now. Psychic Picnic with Jackie Robinson, and that's on Thursday at 12 o'clock on Zoom. And you can find the details on the Facebook SPTV fan page. So visit Facebook.com/SPTV fan page. And this is quite interesting. I've joined a couple of them. I haven't been able to join many of them, but they're doing the history of spiritualism and some of the good mediums, the historical mediums. So it's very interesting. So, okay. Okay. Oh, are they? Sorry, folks. I've given up on that one. It's interesting. And oh yes, Bill Hughes, Collective Consciousness. Don't think Psychic TV would be Psychic TV without Bill Hughes. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. with Ashley Robinson. He's doing that with Ashley Robinson as well. That's fabulous. Oh yeah, and me. You can catch hold of me on Facebook. I'm Jacey Marsh, clairvoyant medium, or it's just plain Jacey Marsh that you can get hold of me. I do readings and do church services and things like that. So, well, send me a friend's request. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you do look forward to it, Pam. Thanks. Thank you. So we need a number, don't we? Yeah. So what number? 54 pages of 50 people. Oh, okay. So can I have number? So I can go up to 1,000 on the numbers. Can I have number 21? Springs to mind. I knew that. That's why I thought I'm going to fool him. For those of you that can't hear what's going on here, Richard thought I was going to go number 990 something, and he was going to tell me to get lost. Right. Supply the straws, Heidi Spicer. I'm I'm curious. Well, you're number 21, Heidi, and I've got some coffee grinds for you, sweetheart. And this is your cup. Hang on. That's your cup. Oh, right. And uh, there, that you have that. If I turn it round so that you can go all the way, because some of you like to read them from the top of the cup to the right or to the left. And I'll have some cake if you're passing cake around, Alison, please. Um, Here, right, Heidi. What I have here for you is a multitude. It's busy. You're busy, busy, busy. To me, this looks as if you're going round and round, and that you seem to be coping with things quite well. I've got to say that. And also, are you sorting through stuff? Does that make sense to you? Are you trying to put things in order around you to make your life that little bit easier? I hope this makes sense to you, Alison. That I do feel that things have been going round like this, and now you're coming to the sort of the stop so that you can put things into order or put things into perspective, that you can look at things in from a slightly different angle. I also feel that there's been a situation around you that you are managing to get yourself out of here. Somebody around you has been under a black cloud as well. They've been not strong mentally. I wouldn't say like depressed, but they haven't been as strong as they normally would have been. If this isn't you, it's somebody very, very close to you, and that you will have been giving or listening to. Oh, thank you. You've been trying to help somebody else as well. Yes, you're on a treadmill, you say, and trying to sort it out, because I do think that within all this round there's a pathway, spiral pathway, and you are coming out of this and you'll get jumping off your treadmill sort of thing, that you are trying, where you are sorting things out, it will be better. There's also what I find very strange here is there's, on the one lot of grinds, it's, I would hold it up, but you can't see it. I don't think it would be clear enough to see that there's been somebody has been let me think of the word, that there's been a pathway you've been along and somebody has been copying you or mimicking you, and it's sort of put you, if you say, yes, I'm going to spread jam on my toast every morning, you might have a friend that's come in and said, oh yeah, I've had jam and toast every morning, and it's given you that like somebody's copying you. It's given you a funny feeling. Oh, trying to support your kids. Oh, bless you, darling. If it's not that, it's somebody watching you, right? And that it's sort of put you out of sorts. Well, I do think that this is going to come to an end. If it hasn't happened, it's only a short term, because it's almost as if you're able to step back from a situation where you've been made to feel uncomfortable, right? What I do feel as well is that where things have been, you've not been able to focus or see things clearly. A friend that always copies, wow, just step back a bit, I would, because it's not very comfortable. It makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable when I talk about it, and I think that it might be more beneficial for you if you can step back from that friend a little bit, or just keep not give as much away to her, right? But coming back to your cloudy vision, or it's as if you're coming out of the mist or the cloud. It's not so much you coming out, because I don't think that you'll be going very far, but it's almost as if a cloud is lifted, that you can see things clearer, and that you are able to focus a lot more on where you want to go to. There's a definite don't know if you can see that, but there's a definite pathway there, like lift, and all of a sudden you'll know which direction you're going in. And I do like this feeling. Yes, there's also the care that you give to. It's happened, I can laugh at it now. Oh, bless you. That's good, at least you can see the funny side of something. But there's this lovely caregiving nature there with you, that you do tend to, not just your family, but I bet you keep good friends. You keep an eye on your friends, not weirdly, like we've mentioned before, but you keep an eye on your friends in as much as you check that they're okay, or do they need anything fetching in if they're not feeling too well. There's a lovely healing nature there. And I also feel that where you felt to be able, as if if you're on a roller coaster, that this is going to slow right down as well. It's as if you've been going round and round in spirals and then all of a sudden shooting off on and not being in control, you will be able to sort things out for yourself fairly soon. That sense of direction, like that focus, the clearer vision mentally is coming into your auric energy there. So I do like that cup, even though it's quite frightening to start with, especially with the weird friends. But it's good. You'll come out of it well. Okay. Thank you, Heidi, for your feedback. Thank you. Do that cup. Right. Yes. We're going to go for some tea leaves now. So can we have, I've got to think of a number. Just doing this cup. Can I have number 68, please, Richard? Is that too far up the scale for you? 68. 68, please. Heidi. Okay. Okay. 31. How's 31 looking? Julie Warren Robertson Tarrant. I hope you don't have to sign that on all your checks, Julie. That's a big name, isn't it, lovely? It's a good name. It's definitely a good name. Anyway, good evening. Glad you could join us. Thumbs up, girl. Now, as I've just done this cut for you. Let me just get it. Don't want to tip the water on my iPad, do I? So there's your wrong hand. There's your cup. Right, and it's all happening. It's all happening there. All right. Yeah, like that. Like that. There's it looks to me as if you're one of these people that likes things straightforward, and you know, like there's you like to know where you're going. You're a quite organised person by the looks of it. If this was mine, I'd be all over the place in it. But there's you like to. It's almost like if you could see where you're going, or you know who's doing what, or what have you. You feel as if you can cope. Good evening. Glad you're with us. It's as if you need to be able to cope with things. Things need to be straight in your mind so that you can cope with your life. I'm going to put it like that. And just lately, there's been things here going on that have sort of put you a little bit out of sync. I hope this makes sense to you, Julie. But that sense of control is probably a strong word, but that sense of direction for you. I know where I'm going. I know where you don't like surprises, that sort of thing, and that I do feel that you're going in the right direction for you at the moment. As I'm going into this, have you been a little bit tearful, or somebody around you being a little bit upset, Julie, please? Because I do feel that maybe a couple of months ago that there was a sense of emotion, tears, and sorting out to do. Does this make sense to you, Julie? Have we caught up yet, Richard? Yeah, oh good, thank you. Thank you, Julie. Because I know that as I'm looking here, it's as if you've been skating. To me, it's as if there's a couple of you that have been skating on the ice and trying to maintain your balance, and not being able to stand upright. And symbolically, to me, this says that you've almost like had the rug pulled out from under you, is an easier way to put it. But I see you skating on thin ice and worrying about it. You know what that ice is, I'm not too sure, but skating on thin ice. And as I am being shown it, you do get across that ice and get to the safety on the other side, right? So I want to stop you worrying just a little bit. I can't tell you to stop worrying, but what I hope this makes sense to you, that you will be able to breathe a sigh of relief, that things will be settling down for you. It also shows me here that quite possibly somebody has been talking out of turn around you, that you've been upset about this as well. Oh, sorry to read that you've got lots of worries, Julie, but I feel that somebody has been telling tales almost, and that this hasn't helped your situation where you've been worrying, where you've been on your thin ice, that sort of thing. And I would say to you that if you know who it is, go and have a say, go and have a chanter to them. I'm not saying go and, I don't want to encourage you to argue or rant and rave, but say it in no uncertain terms, that they can shut up, right? Because you don't need more adding to it, right? What I do see in here as well is a wishbone, you know, the old-fashioned wishbone we used to pull. And I know that where your worries, where your concerns, what you're asking for, a lot of it will come in your direction, or will come right to the point that you think, oh, thank God for that. Right, there's this, I won't say your wishes will come true, not all of your wishes, but maybe 75-80%. Is that good enough? Wishes coming true, and that you will be away from certain situations. I give you within 6 months that certain situations will be changing around you, and it will be better. Excuse me asking, do you know somebody that's trying to get pregnant, Julie? I'm sorry, don't do babies. I don't give babies out very lightly, because I do feel that there might be news of either a pregnancy or that there is a birth coming up as well. Does this make sense to you? Right, because I do feel very much that it's something that you'll hear about, and that it's going to be a bit of a good news for somebody. I don't know how it's connected to you, but there's just something there. And the stork is on its way. Oh, daughter-in-law. Oh, lovely. The stork is on its way is what I'm getting here. Oh, I can't show you. It'll be okay. Things will be okay. The stork is on its way is what I have to say. So there is something there good to look forward to, right? And also, I don't know who it is, but there's possibly a wedding as well, because I want the anvil, and I can hear it clanging, and that's the old-fashioned. Oh, excited! I bet you are. It's the old-fashioned, the anvil and the hammer. I can hear. It's like the old blacksmith marrying people. So whether somebody's going to slope off and get married, I don't know, or there's a marriage plan, but it's all going to happen. It's there for you. But get through your worries a little bit, and then the joy will start to come good. Okay, and thank you for being with us, Julie. Thank you. And I'm going to leave it with you. Leave you with that. Let's see what we've got. Oh, excuse me. Get some tea out. Oh, your wedding! Oh, Richard's just pointed it out. I'm just making another pot here. So, oh, congratulations. Are you sloping off? Sounds as if she might be sloping off. Anyway, I have coffee again. Have we got more numbers? Have we got loads of numbers, Richard?
Today.
Wow. How many people have we got watching? Can you tell? Oh, wow. Estimate. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. But can we have number 16 then, please? 16. Shauna. Oh, that's Shauna Doyle. Oh, wow. That's a nice picture. It's a proper Irish name as well, isn't it, Shauna? So I've picked the coffee cup for you. Rich, hang on. Wrong hand. If I go this hand, I get it in screen. So if you want to look at that on the playback. Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's all right. Okay. That's your cap. And I'm just going to turn it so we can have a different angle. If that's okay, Richard. There you go. Yep. See, Richard's just said it looks like a fish going out to sea. Now, when I looked at it, this looks like family to me, that there are two sections to the family. Shauna, I hope you're listening. Right. And to me, it looks as if there's been family disagreements at some point, that some part of the family might not be talking to the other part, or there's been a rift, is the easiest way to put this. But what I do like is that the families are coming together. So I hope this does make sense to you, Shauna. If not, it's somebody that's not talking to somebody. There's a lack of communication there. But I do like the fact that at some point they will come back together. And okay, it might not be 100%, but at least they'll be speaking to each other civilly. I do like this. I also feel that Shauna is you are here. To me, it looks as if you're running a little bit worried, right? That you might not know how life is going to progress over the next few weeks for you. But I do feel that you should step forward with confidence. I do feel this. And that you're to look on. Actually, I think you've got quite a good sense of humour if I looked at it properly. That there's what I see there, Shauna, are a couple of deer, like red deer, big red deer, but the female, not the ones with the antlers, not the bucks. And that as a family, we're moving forward. So I hope this is making sense to you, Shauna, that where there are changes coming up for you, you might not be able to see what's going to happen round the corner, but the going is good for you, right? If it's not you, it's somebody that is very close to you that is worrying about what is going to happen to them. And I want you to give them very, very much confidence to take charge. Yes, still going on. Thank you for getting back to me, Shauna. It might be then that somebody that you're connected to, if it's not you, somebody connected to you with your family, needs to take charge and go and sort things out a little bit. I've got to say that, because it's very much sitting down and talking that it will come to an end, right? I come back to these deer because I do feel that we all know that the deer can jump the high fence and things like that, and that something is happening there that is causing a little bit of worry. What I do think is that this is going to be overcome, that you're going to be able to, in leaps and bounds, move forward, and the obstacles in front of you will be overcome. You'll be able to jump over them, and that you will be taking yourself and yours forward into this as well. Is there a birthday coming up fairly soon as well? Because I do feel that there's a bit of a celebration there too, and that there's a family get together, right? So do enjoy it, won't you? Okay. And that also you will be, I don't know if you're feeling held back or somebody with you, because I see an eagle soaring. You see, you've got deer leaping high over objects that are blocking people, but also this eagle is soaring. So where things have been fairly quiet, or you felt bogged down, or not been able to go anywhere or do anything, all of a sudden, like, eagles are soaring, deer are jumping, it's there for you. I think though you've got to, I think that this has to be, things might start changing. Oh yes, my husband's birthday. Oh, well done you. Do you know, I saw a red heart with that as well, and I didn't mention it. Oh, lovely you. So, but I do think that within the next 6 weeks, things are going to change in a more positive fashion for you. That there's, like, look up, go forward, things there. There's a lot of love there to be had in your life. I feel that you're surrounded with love, but sometimes you don't always. You're surrounded with love. You give love to somebody and they don't always appreciate it as well, but carry on loving, because they do. It looks as if they don't appreciate it, but carry on loving. There's a lot of love in your life, so I'm going to leave you with that love, and enjoy your husband's birthday celebrations and your anniversary. Well done, you. 2 years. I was saying, oh no, it's our wedding anniversary 2 days before. Sorry, I thought it was 2 years. But no, enjoy your celebrations. And thank you for your feedback, Shauna. Thank you for your comments. Right. So what do we have now? Here. Do they? Well, I think I'm doing it again soon. I believe Veronica's booked me to do these tea leaves again. I know that you do have. You see, I know you have the tea leaf readers on Psychic TV, but we've all got our own way of. Oh, thank you, Shauna. It's 2 years. Are you in Ireland? Because normally I'm in Ireland, but we all have our own way of. Well, I have my particular way of working. I've never picked a book up on and read it. So this is what you can develop for yourself, really, folks. It's, like, you just say, okay, you'll have to feel. It's been suggested that I do a VIP afternoon and show people how to read the tea leaves. Let's have thumbs up if it's a yes. But But yeah, I'm up for that. If we get enough interest, I'm more than happy to do that. But what's we'll have to talk about it, Richard. Yeah. So have we got another one? What time is it as well? Oh gosh, it's uh, one quick one. Thank you, Emma. Just a quick one. I'm going to do this as a group one then, and hopefully some of you will take something from it. All of you might take something from it, but as a group, right? Is that okay, Richard, with you? Good. Yeah, because as I'm looking at this, sometimes I think that we need, like as a group. I used to do these, but what I'm seeing here is that a lot of you, oh, cats on the wall, well, a lot of you are playing the waiting game. And I know a lot of this is probably due to COVID, that there are still decisions to be made. And it looks to me quite possibly that a lot of you are waiting to make decisions on visiting and family and things like that, and holidays, obviously. And that I think we might not get it all our own way, is what I'm going to say. I think that plans may well have to be changed. I'm sorry about that, folks, but this is just as I'm looking, because there's a blank, it's there, but it's not there. That's the feeling I get. I also feel that somebody here has a hospital visit, somebody in hospital has to visit somebody, an elderly lady in hospital. So spirit are sending healing in that direction. I also feel as well that studying, now I know the schools have just finished, I think, or they're on half, I don't know. But somebody is thinking of taking up a course or something like that and studying, and it's something possibly that they've thought about for some time, and I think that they should be doing it. That something, or if it's not you, it's somebody, because I think possibly it's to deal with a man, that somewhere somebody knows a man that wants more education and is a bit reluctant, doesn't trust their own, this person wouldn't trust their own strengths. Give that person encouragement. I've said I thought it was a man, but don't worry if it's a woman, because I know that when people are working with my energies, I always come out as a man for some reason. But give encouragement where education is. I also feel that somebody has connections to Spain, and there is a worry where Spain is concerned. I think that the news is coming fairly shortly as well, that as to the results, but I think it's a positive more than a negative there. I also feel that I've come to the end. Yeah, there's a mountain peak with people climbing up it. So those of you that are on the uphill struggle, you're fairly near the top, and you will get onto the top so that you can smile and look at the view and think, I've done it. Okay, and on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I hope that you have all enjoyed it. Thank you. But I should be doing these again fairly soon. I forget the dates. I should have looked, but it would be lovely if you'd join me again, and let Richard know if you want an afternoon of instruction on it, and we'll see if we can sort something out. Okay, thank you, Richard. Emma says great evening. Thank you. Yep. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Shauna. Oh, thank you, Emma. Thank you, Kelly. I don't do tea leaf readings very often. Thank you, Julie Warren Robinson. Thanks, Paul. Thank you, Terry. Thanks, Appa. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to talk about it because I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Alison. Great night. Thanks, Sue. And Richard does say that everybody's up for learning how to do tea leaves. Brilliant evening. Thank you, Bev. Thank you. Well, good, good. Well, I suppose it's something different as well, isn't it? So, thank you, Tammy and Corey. Corey. Okay. Thank you, Joanne. Bye bye, everybody. It's lovely for you all to join me. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.